Why is this kitchen a mess?
Uh-oh.
Nathan Hill Paul Jr. was famous for his catchphrase, "uh-oh," on Parent Letdown, a routine sitcom on the Thank Gosh It's Monday lineup. Paul Jr. then shot up to stardom with a string of top-grossing films like The Kid King, I Can Fly, Jurassic Park, Tyler Perry's Figure Out This Absolutely Stupid and Weird movie titled 5, Dog Kid, Kid Takeover, and the doomed, never completed Body Reverse. NHPJ came from humble beginnings, receiving bit parts on child-friendly TV shows like The Magic Junction and Jim Henson Presents Pete's Pet Cemetery. Yet, success came when he was cast as Billy Beachley on Parent Letdown.
Billy, we know that your parents left and you have no place else to go. So we want to adopt you into our family. Isn't that right, Susie?
Yeah.
What was supposed to be a one-episode role became a career starter.
This is amazing! I love flying! I hate this! Look! A jumbo jet! Ah!
His sister, Nikki Paul,
I'm Nikki Paul, and I am Nathan Hill Paul Jr.'s older sister.
when we spoke to his former agent, Cave Simmons, he had this to say. Hello, I am Cave Simmons, and Nathan Hill Paul Jr. is the one that I worked with. I'm the agent of him.
So he was your client.
Yes. We talked to his old acting partner, KC Smith.
Casey Smith.
Casey Smith. And you are an actress or not anymore? What do you do now?
I am now a director for different movies.
But whatever happened to Nathan Hill Paul Jr.?
Uh-oh.
You alright?
I can't do it anymore.
We're orphans, so I raised him.
You raised him.
Yeah. I am his legal guardian.
My sister raised me when she turned 18 after my parents mysteriously vanished. I don't really have friends. Not really.
Can we go back to your parents? Do you want to talk about that at all?
What's there to say? Mom was a circus performer. She was a clown. I hate clowns. She's dead to me. No clowns. And I believe Dad was Huey Lewis.
In the news?
No, just Huey.
I realized that he had a problem with Ovaltine candy when he came home one day and he had like powder all over his mouth. He was like acting crazy. He was saying he got kicked out of his house and he was at a candy shop now, and he was like jumping all over the furniture and he was just going absolutely crazy.
I don't have a problem with Ovaltine.
Okay.
It's full of vitamins and minerals.
Okay, I understand. You're absolutely right. What about candy?
What about candy?
True responsibility of Nathan Hill Paul Jr.'s problem with Ovaltine and candy. I will admit I had it before, and it goes away in no time. But this is terrifying.
That was a terrifying.
It's much longer than I expected.
Candy's great. Like, I have Zagnuts and Mounds and Skittles and whatchamacallit, Thingamajig, Twix. Yeah, they're great.
When he just ate a lot of candy on set.
He ate a lot of candy on set. Can you go into that a little more? Like, was it in between takes, even during takes?
Yeah, it was between takes a lot.
Ah, being a kid was great. Like, until I became an actor, that was awful. That was terrible. Wouldn't do that again. Unless you have a part for me, I can do anything. I can be like the dad now, like, uh-oh, or I can have a new catchphrase like Flubby Wubbers, or Here Comes Daddy.
He was definitely cocky about his money and his fame.
I remember he came home one day and he had like rings and like jewelry all over him. saying that he's like, oh, I bought this. And I was like, that's so worthless. Why'd you buy that?
What would you say was the most irresponsible purchase you made during your childhood?
Well, in 1994, I, as you all know, lost the part of Simba to Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Taylor Thomas! Anyways, I really like the movie The Lion King. And I bought a whole bunch of lions. And I tried to reenact The Lion King with myself as Simba. And then I have the scar. I got slit from here to there. Ugh, boy, was I in the hospital for weeks. Never seen so many tiger fangs. Lion fangs! There's lions. Ugh. You know, to this day, I can't go to the zoo without crying. My money supposedly ran out around 1999 after the success and flop of Tyler Perry's, you know, the long title. Yeah, no.
You can't keep up the title for this movie at the time?
Yeah, something like that. I didn't see it.
Okay, alright.
I got into a huge fight with Tyler. That movie didn't go well. Just because I tried to steal his "Oh my god!" Yeah, you try and steal someone's catchphrase again, they get mad at you!
Well, that's an interesting topic that you bring up, and I appreciate you doing so. Can we talk about how it came to be for you?
I stole it from Susie, I admit it to this day. She wasn't doing it right. She wasn't throwing the arms up in the air and smiling at the camera afterwards. She was terrible.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Billy?
Uh-oh.
Billy?
Uh-oh.
That's not gonna work this time.
I was only going 25.
My Civic!
He was probably just jealous, saying, oh, that line's gonna get her so famous. I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna become more famous than her.
I was jealous sometimes, but with the uh-oh thing, he took my line, and so then he became famous for that, and I was supposed to say that line.
You said you were supposed to say it. Can you explain what the scene was?
The father came in and he said, "What did you do to the kitchen?" And I was supposed to say, "Uh-oh," but he took my line from me.
You know, she blames you for her lack of a career after that.
Yeah, and Tatum O'Neal blames Ryan O'Neal for a bad family relationship. What can you do? Nothing!
HPJ, buddy, this is your Kids' Choice Award right here.
I'm listening.
It's called Body Reverse. You and your dad switch bodies.
That's been done a million times. No, I'm not doing that. I'm a star. A star doesn't do body reverse movies.
Oh, this is a big twist. Your dad plays for the New England Patriots. You're going to Boston.
I hate that band.
You're doing it.
No,
You're offering $10 million.
I'll do it.
Meltdown on Body Reverse? I remember every single meltdown he had. I even made a top 10 list on the worst ones. They are all tied for number 1.
You said you weren't going to bring up body reverse. I don't do body reverse questions!
Wow, Dad, I never realized how hard your job was.
Should we switch back? Cut! I can't do this. This movie is so stupid. A magic football? Really?
What's happening?
I'll tell you what's happening. I quit. You're a terrible actor, and this movie is so flarval.
In the summer of 1997, Nathan Hill Paul Jr. was arrested after a tragic candy shop break-in.
Oh, yeah. Right. That. The candy shop.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Wake up!
Go away!
Yeesh.
You lost a lot.
I lost a lot of money. Well, ever wake up at 3 in the morning and you just need some candy?
Hey, you broke into my store.
Get out of my house. This is my candy house.
So then I saw Mr. Snooter's Sweet Shop. And then I took a rock and I bashed in the door, and then I ate all the candy, went into the stockroom and I ate more candy. Probably gained 50 pounds in that one night. Saw the security footage? Best movie I ever made. Your experience with dealing with him?
It was not good. The first time he tackled me, then I had to hand him into the police. Oh dear, you have a sugar high.
You know who I am. I'm the Kid King. I'm an HPG. J.
Are you the Uh-Oh King?
Why, yes I am.
I love your work.
Oh, thank you.
But you broke into my store. Do you want to go to the front of the store? Why are we in the back room?
We want to see the scene of the crime. Just answer the questions. When did you realize that NHPJ had a problem with Ovaltine and candy?
I'm not sure, but when he broke into my shop?
We made a sequel, you know.
Sir, the whole world is a movie.
There's a sequel.
There's a sequel.
Yeah, I broke in again like 3 weeks ago. I probably shouldn't admit that. Oops.
Is that footage come out yet? I haven't seen that footage.
No, but we have it. Let's take a look. Do we have a clip? Is there a clip? We must have a clip. Come on.
Wake up!
No!
You broke into my store again!
No, I didn't. Ah, John, for all time's sake. I had nowhere to go.
Citizens arrest!
I used to be a star. A star. No. Ted Danson, where are you? Steve Gutenberg. We made 3 men and a little boy.
No, I only saw him the first time. He didn't have any money left the second.
Oh, yeah, sure. I have tons of enemies. Jonathan Taylor Thomas, Macaulay Culkin, Elijah Wood, Freddie Prinze Jr., Heath Ledger, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, little kid from Roseanne, DJ.
I think when we were younger, we were enemies just because we were on the same TV show and we both had like big careers.
Yeah, one of his enemies was probably Casey Smith because he stole her catchphrase, so probably that's why he just didn't like her.
Sarah Gilbert, the annoying one, the weasel, Pauly Shore, Chris Farley, David Spade, Jonathan Taylor Thomas, Freddie Highmore, Haley Joel Osment, Tom Hanks. Oh, you think you're so nice, Hanks. You think everyone loves you. I know who you are. I know who you are. I'll never forget what you did to me on the set of A League of Their Own. You got me fired! You got me fired, Hanks. Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Well, he just has a bad mark on society, and people don't really like him anymore, so that's basically it.
I don't think about it. What's in the past is in the past. She's rich. She got body reverse. Who brought a body reverse?
What has NHPJ learned?
Oh, Freud would say that we're responsible for our own happiness and our own downfall, but I don't believe that. It was my sister and my agent, and they took my money, and all I want is Ovaltine. Do you have Ovaltine? Anyone?
Fame is never a certainty, and when all is said and done, it can be over in a flash. Will NHPJ ever get his fame back?
No.
No.
No, he won't.
Burned too many bridges.
How about
No, I actually burned bridges. It was part of my other documentary on E, not this channel. E is they paid for my hotel and everything. You guys didn't do anything.